I'm Barnaby. I'm one of the co-directors of Barnaby's Brewhouse Ltd. Also the head brewer, and my business partner Tim is the chief engineer. We're in South Devon. We're on Riverford's farms, Hull Farm and Wash Farm, where they run the dairy and the vegetable farming. We're going to make a millet beer in the style of Burkina Faso. So here we have got the millet, which has been ground, which we've been preparing over the last week. Not quite sure how it's going to work, but we're going to try it and we'll see. Being ecological is probably one of the founding principles of the brewery. We try to be very careful with all of our inputs and outputs, so anything that is a waste product will be used for something else. This I'm going to let compost and it will go into the polytunnels down at the farm. We try to be very energy conscious. We're using green energy from the solar panel bank. So I'll show you where the water comes from. It's a spring that rises very close to the brewery. Water rises here, comes off organic land. It's mineral, very low in minerals, so great for making lager. A lot of industrial breweries might use up to 8 pints of water for every pint of beer that they produce. Good practice is considered about 3 pints, and we're really trying to get down below that, and we do that by being as efficient as we can in our use of water. Okay, so we've got the grain nicely hydrated at the right temperature. Happy with that, it's smelling nice, and we're going to let it mash for an hour. That's at 1036, which will roughly equate on boiling to probably a 4% beer that we're looking for. Oh, can you smell that? That's lovely. So we were looking at the recipes and how they brew in Burkina Faso, and they do a much longer mash, and they'll sometimes leave it for 4 hours and then they'll boil it up and then they'll come back to it the next day. What we've done here is I've added some more water and I'm actually getting more sugars out now. It's all been stirred up. So we'll fill this up with the fresh hops, which have been picked locally recently, which are smelling gorgeous. There we go. So I've just pitched the yeast. In a few weeks' time it will have fermented through, we'll condition it and it will be a delicious beer, hopefully.